Aquarius. I really, really wanted to do a reading for you, and so we are. And what I found was really interesting. Okay, so you got a few cards, and I'm going to read them, and then we're going to get started. Okay, we have the Pathless, Difficult Decisions, Lack of Direction, the Priest, Perseverance and Faith, House 11, Friends, Like-Minded Groups, and Humanitarian Beliefs, House 12, Spiritualities, Transcendence, Karma, Sacrificial Service, and Healing. We have Virgo, Integrity, I think it says Reverence and Service, the Astronomer, Discovery and Augury. We have the Catalyst, Radical Changes and Taking Control. We have Reflection, Surrender, Abundance, and Sadness. Okay, so Aquarius, when I first tapped into your energy, I felt like you feel like you're moving on from something. There's a radical change and you're taking control. I was saying you take control of the situation and change it radically. Like you're like, I need to change this now. Like there's a feeling of I need to do this now for some reason. And whatever it is, it's like you had to sacrifice something. But you will have had to sacrifice this because it was not serving you in some way or it was causing you pain. We have sadness here. I think it was sad. I think you had to let something go, or you are in the process of letting something go because you feel like it's not on your path. You feel like you thought it was part of your path, but it wasn't. It didn't pan out in some way. Now, because it wasn't part of your path, you do feel and have perseverance and faith in your guides and spirit and the divine. There's a faith and a trust that I feel from you, even though you feel doubt, scared, like you had to overcome a freaking mountain to get here. I feel like you had to go through something really difficult, some kind of karma. We have the 12th house here. It could have to do with your house 11 too. Aquarius rules house 11. But I feel like you're getting into some type of more community, more humanitarian things. Maybe you're speaking more. Maybe you're getting more engaged with some type of healing, service in some way. Because we have the service card twice. Like we have Virgo here, which is all about your health probably. Some of you are working on your health. Some of you are working on a project that has to do with service or helping people or healing something. And there's some type of karma you had to work out before you were able to move into a new manifestation. This new manifestation that you're calling in, that you feel coming in, but I feel like there's some type of confusion around what's going to come in or why you had to sacrifice so much, why you had to heal so much, why you had to go through this so much. You are having faith in the process. You can't quite see it yet though. It's like you know intuitively that you're meant to do this, or you have to move and do this and take control now because you feel something big coming in for you, or you feel you're meant to walk away from this because of it's not serving you and it's really hard to let go of, but you feel a very strong need to do this. Like it's like I need to do this now. And I think it's because you have some type of intuitive hit of something else bigger coming in for you that you know that you can't grab onto or hold if you're in pain and sadness over this other thing you haven't let go of yet. If you haven't let go of it, how can you create space to call the new in? And I think you're calling new in. I think it's just there's a lot of doubts that you may be experiencing, or you may be overthinking in some way. And it's, but you're really reflecting on this. And I think you're surrendering a lot of pain or an issue or a person. And I think it's really painful. I think it's been an obstacle. I think it's been delaying you in some way. And you have been probably experiencing duality a lot. For some reason, duality was coming through, and you are getting more grounded in your inner identity, like who you really are, where you're really meant to be, the purpose you're meant to be doing and serving in some way. And you are finding some type of inner satisfaction with something you're doing. And there was some type of catalyst that happened for you that ignited this, like some type of fanning of the flames, like a radical change. Something happened, and I feel like you had to take a stance or you had to make a decision, or are making a decision or taking a stance on something. You could have been paused for quite a while emotionally, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Let's get some tarot and see what's going on. Okay, what do you want me to channel for Aquarius? Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Okay, I'm like, those 4 of Cups came out. The other one didn't. It looked like it was the Hangman. Yeah, you feel emotionally disappointed because you feel like I feel like you thought something was going to go a certain way and didn't. And you feel really sad about these cups, but Spirit is handing you another cup. And I think that's what I'm saying. It's like you feel like your Spirit's going to hand you something else that's even better. But it's like you have to have a lot of faith. It's like I'm seeing you having a blindfold on, having to walk away from what you know, having a blindfold on and walking into something you have no idea what's coming next. And you have to have a lot of faith to do so. It's like Spirit's asking you to have faith, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Yeah, Spirit's asking you to have faith with something, for sure. Because it's like you can't see it yet for some reason. I don't know why. And it has to do with your abundance in some way. Has to do with your stability. Maybe something you're calling in that has to do with your stability in some way. Yeah, you had to make a judgment call on this. Sorry to cover that up. You really had to break this down. I'm saying you had to really break it down, really break down an issue, really evaluate your life in some way. Yeah, a conflict. You were having some type of conflict, inner conflict, outer conflict with something or someone or yourself even. Yeah, you had to break down this inner conflict within you, and it has to do with some type of grief. I'm hearing grief specifically, but sadness and regret over something. What is this sadness over? The Star, of course. Yourself, over your path, over where you're going, over being vulnerable again. I don't know why that came through, but that came through. You're looking deeply into why you feel so sad, why you feel so much grief, why you feel so left out in the cold. What people have you been surrounding yourself? What situations have you been surrounding yourself? What hasn't panned out and what has? And how can you move forward in what is going to be better for you and get on the path of hope again, of resilience again, of seeing the beauty and joy and light and everything there is. It's like you're getting connected to joy again after a really tough situation is what I'm hearing Spirit say. And something has caught your attention. I'm telling you, there's something that you feel is coming in for you. What's this Page of Wands? Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like Spirit saying like you're going to either step into a role that you feel really engaged in and really sparked and passionate about. You are learning how to invest in things that are going to be better for you long term. Because you're very consistent. Whoever I'm channeling for is very consistent, very long-term oriented. And you feel a spark about something that could really pan out for you. A role that could really work out for you. A job that could really work out for you. A project that could really work out for you. Even some of you, it's a person that could really work out for you. Yeah, you're reconnecting. I was saying you're reconnecting with celebration, with family, with community, with joy. Whatever this is. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords. I saw this come out earlier in the pre-shuffle. You have been... Okay, the pain is around people that have severely hurt you. 7 of Swords and 10 of Swords, that's like someone sneaking around, backstabbing you, someone cheating on you, someone talking shit about you, somebody sneaking... putting these swords in your back and saying they didn't do it. And you know about this. You'll know about this. This is confirmation. If it doesn't apply, don't take it. Yes, someone who's in the King of Pentacles in reverse. Look, there's your Queen of Pentacles upright. Look, the pain, the sadness is around this. And this could have been stopping your abundance. So some of you could have been involved with somebody who cares only about money, status, who will not help you financially, but like only breadcrumb you. Somebody who is obsessed with money, who is obsessed with status, who's obsessed with power, who is obsessed with looking like they have power, but they actually really don't. They don't have the power. They don't have status. They don't have money, but they act like they do. And they may have been hoarding money over you or making you feel like you can't survive without them in some way, even just without money. It doesn't have to do with money. It has to do with even just quality time. I'm hearing quality time, but it could be just showing up. Like, they made you feel like you were a person that couldn't show up for others or yourself even. I'm getting called attention to like, this person really criticized your ability to manifest, your ability to be abundant, your ability to be confident, your ability to stand in your own power. Wow. This person really did a ringer on you, Aquarius. Like, this is not nice. I'm not happy about this. You're reflecting on this and surrendering this. It's right below the reflection and surrender card, but it's caused you so much pain, Aquarius. Like, this is so painful. 10 of Swords and 7 of Swords with the King of Pentacles in reverse and 3 of Swords. Are you joking? And 5 of Wands. So this has been a really big conflict that you've been going through. I'm hearing Spirit say something that really hurt you, made you weary about stepping forward. Yeah, but you're focusing on loving yourself. You're finally filling your own cup, Aquarius, and that's going to help. You're pulling these swords out each one by one. You're healing and you're moving forward. Look at you. You're moving forward with your Knight of Wands energy. You're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not taking this anymore. I'm moving forward. I know better. I know that I can have better. I know that I have dreams that I'm beautiful, that I'm wonderful, that I have worth, that I'm more worthy than this. This is not enough for me. Yep, you're closing a cycle. I gotta cover this up too. You're closing the cycle. This is the world. This could have been a Saturn lesson for you guys. Or a Saturn lesson for you specifically. Saturn lessons are always the hardest lessons. Oh, Saturn lessons are lessons that are going to be can be karmic in nature. I feel like this was pretty karmic for you. A person that came in that was, again, in that King of Pentacles in reverse, someone that you had karma that you had to, I'm going to contend with, but karma that you had to heal in. It's helping you heal on a deep level more than you ever healed before because you're doing the work. This person is not. You are closing a cycle with this, even though it's so hard to do. I'm seeing it. It's just so hard to do. Yeah, you're making the decision. You're making a decision. It's just really painful. You're really reflecting and trying to surrender and trying to follow Spirit's guidance. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing it very strongly. You're working so hard, Aquarius. Like, look at you. You're toiling away. And this could be on emotional matters. I'm seeing emotional. We have temperance. So we had Taurus. I don't even know. I don't even want to move them because they look so good. So we had you, Taurus, Sagittarius. I think that's it. I might be missing one, but I don't know. I think that's it. And then what's behind here? Three of Cups, Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure. And Saturn. I'm like, ooh. You're collecting information. You're still trying to move through this and heal this, Aquarius. Yeah, you're collecting information and going deeply within to heal. Like, you're trying to take some time. Try not to rush into things. You're trying to be very cautious about how you're moving, which may not be the way you did it before. I'm seeing you changed in some big way. This changed you on such a deep level, Aquarius. I cannot help but see it. You're really trying to rebalance. You're really trying to rebalance this. It's just really hard and really painful. Okay, you want the advice? I'm like, you want the advice? I mean, Spirit. I'm like, let's get the advice. Let's get the advice. Yeah, I'm seeing it again. I'm seeing Three of Swords again with Nine of Wands. You've been going for a long time. There's something really weird about this. I don't know. What's the advice for Aquarius? Yeah, there's again, reconnect with yourself and healing. The Star again. Three of Cups, the Star. We have Three of Cups in the Star. Reconnect with who you really are. You know that you're not what this person said you are, right? Like, you are not. You are beautiful. You're confident. You have so much worth. You're reconnecting with healing this too. Like, you're healing. You're not just healing this. You're healing some type of deep held standing pain to be able to move forward. Yeah. Spirit's saying you're reconnecting with healing. Keep reconnecting with healing, working hard on healing, and move forward. Try not to pay attention to this person, even if you have to deal with them in the 3D. Pay more attention to your healing and what brings you sovereignty, safety, and I'm hearing balance. Chariot. Yeah, move forward. Spirit's saying move forward. Spirit's saying keep going. Yeah, move forward. Keep moving forward. You're gonna see. Yeah, it's this tied to the Devil for some of you. So that means you could have been giving your external power away to somebody because they made you feel safe in some way, or you had some type of familiar connection with them, but deep down they were like sneaking around, doing shit behind your back, talking shit. I'm hearing creating conflict on purpose. Their devil might be in creating conflict to keep you around in some way. That's what I'm seeing. I don't like it. Yeah, but this is you winning. You're winning. You're healing this. Spirit's just like extra confirming it for me. You're healing this. Okay, this is huge. This is so big. Yeah, you're giving things that finally make you feel good. Giving and communicating with the people and the investments and there's some type of service here too. You may be working in some type of service or some type of healing modality for people. You could be engaging with that. Some of you are finding your gifts are getting stronger. Yep. Nine of Cups. Yeah, this was about emotionally fulfilling yourself and seeing the truth. There's Leo energy coming too out here as well. Yeah, again, I said seeing the truth. Look at that. Ace of Swords. You're seeing the truth about this. I think it's just really painful. And now you're going to be able to move forward and go after an opportunity that really really speaks to you on a more soul level, because this is karmic. Whatever this is karmic. So you're finally finishing with a karmic cycle, and karmic cycles are freaking unbearable. And I think this was unbearable. We had Three of Swords twice. We have Five of Cups and sadness. You're dealing with a shit ton of grief, a lot of grief. You're in pain. You're trying to process it. You're trying to transmute it. You're trying to let someone go. You're trying to really reevaluate and reflect on the things that have happened and not give in to maybe your baser desires of the devil, right? That could be like, I still want to see this person even though they're hurting me. Like, that's something that happens. And I think that you're learning about how to step away from that. Yeah. Yeah, you get more illumination the more space you take. So the longer that you're away from this person, the more you're going to be able to see the truth of why you had to walk away from them, what really happened, how did it really go, not what your mind thought it was how your mind thought it was going to go or how it went. You're seeing the reality of the situation. The more space you take, the more you're going to be able to see the reality of the situation, Spirit's saying. And you're reevaluating and opening and bringing love to your pain. Yep. And that's beautiful. That's all you need to do here. Bring love to your pain. Soothe yourself. Soothe yourself. Aquarius. Rest. Yep. Rest. Take time. You need some time. This is painful. You are moving through something so big. This is painful. You need to take some rest and some time. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit Guides, before I close up? Strength. I was saying, Leo, strength. You are so strong. Spirit wants to say how strong you are to move through this type of pain. Most people never move through this type of relationship. They just stay in it. Trust that you will have peace over this, okay? Trust, Aquarius, that you will finally gain peace over this, because you will. You are. It's just you're in it right now. You're in the pain. You're in the I'm hearing longing. You're in the pain of releasing this, and I think that you still long for it, and that's okay. You can long for something and know it's not good for you. You can want something and still not go after it. You can miss something and know it's not good for you and still stay put. And I think that there's some type of radical change that you are taking. You're taking control of the situation, moving beyond this, resting, recovering, grieving, loving yourself, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, Aquarius, and I am so proud of you, and your guides are so proud of you, and there's something about service here. They're setting you up to either do a really important job that's going to change, I'm hearing change the world, but there's something about ripple effects, and the more healing you do, the more everyone around you heals. The more healing you do, the more collectively everyone heals. So take this step. I know you want to. I know you are. You already are. Yeah. Trust. Have trust in that you will find peace over this situation sooner than you think. I'm hearing sooner than you think. And it's because of something bigger than this. And I think that's what you can feel. You have an intuition that there's something bigger than this behind it. And once you get to that point, you're going to be like, oh my God, I know why I went through all that. Okay. So like, you're going to have that moment. It's just we're not there yet. You're in the grieving process, and that's okay. It takes some time. Yep. I just said your intuition's you're determined. Be determined. Don't stop. Don't stop. Go after what you want. Leave this behind. Keep going forward. Do not doubt yourself. You're doing this, Aquarius. You are. Yeah, there's ghosts of the past that are disrupting, just making you think that you're not doing it. No, you are. You're moving forward, okay, Aquarius? You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Okay, Aquarius, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time.